What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope you all are having an amazing day. So today we're going to be talking about you can have it all, but you can also lose it all at the same time. So today I was doing my usual. I was recording some reels, doing some editing, and all of a sudden a random post off my Instagram had gotten flagged, and it got taken down, and my account got taken down. All this crazy stuff started popping off. And I was excited because I've been trying to build my IG for a little bit. And I was finally starting to get stepping stones down. I was picking up momentum. I was flying. I was excited. And then all of a sudden, this happened, Like, they took my post down, didn't know what I did. And I reviewed it, but for 2 hours, my whole entire Instagram was taken down. And in that 2 hours, it taught me something that I want to share with you all. So when you get to the top, what you think is the top, which for me was improving my socials so that I can eventually monetize them and help others with my knowledge, pretty much. So for me, it was growing on Instagram, growing on other platforms, but my platforms got taken away because some random post that I put up that wasn't even against the guidelines, but they just flag it because it's AI. But so that whole 2-hour ordeal taught me a lot about life, and what I learned was you can have it all, but it can also be stripped away super quick. So it's important that when you do have it all, you recognize, like right now I'm sick too, so that's another thing, but I'm extremely grateful because today was it was a good day, but I'm super sick and my sinuses are all jacked up, all that. So you never think about your health. You never think of how blessed you are to be healthy until you're sick, So all the small things that you're not thankful for right now add up in the long time when they're taken away. So the big moral of the story was I woke up normal day, and then all of a sudden my IG got shut down. And it just shows you how quick things can turn south. So in the meantime, when that did happen, I didn't panic. What I was focused on was setting up a new account and started with that. So then if my other one didn't, come back, I had something to start from. And that's the important thing is, when you get stuff thrown at you, you can't just sit there and wait on it. I was sitting there and I was heartbroken for a minute, but I was like, no, you knew this was going to happen. You knew things were going to be thrown at you. Pick yourself back up and get to work. And that's what I did. So I made another account, got the backup set up, got everything set up, and then Instagram reviewed it, noticed that it wasn't nothing at all, it just some random flag. And yeah, so I ended up getting my account back, but it was a little struggle. So adversity I have this note hanging up in my room, and it says, adversity will teach you more than any university. And that is something I've lived by, because everything I've ever been taught my entire life was either from someone already in front of me, as far as their positioning or their status in life or what they've experienced in their life, or I've learned it through myself through hardship or experiences. Because every single time it's almost like calluses. So we get calluses from lifting weights, or we get calluses from working hard on these things and using our hands and stuff, but guess what? They build back stronger. So the skin, the more that you break it down, the better it builds strong back. So I like to think about that mindset too. So when you go through these things, the struggle, the hardship, take a second and just take a few deep breaths, get yourself back into the moment and think, what can I do right now? Because when that happened to me today, I didn't want to get overwhelmed, because I knew that God has big plans for me and I know what I'm capable of. So what I did was I sat there and I was like, all right, that account's gone. Just make a new one. Start working on that. Keep working on your business. You just got to keep moving at all times. There's no way to be sad or be let down if you're constantly improving. And that's the biggest thing, is to be constantly improving, is to not give yourself time to fail. Do not give yourself time to sit there and just be in the cloud of failure, because that's not going to do anything for you. If anything, it's going to set you further back than if you just picked yourself up and kept going. So that's one of the hardest things, is when life's going to throw you curveballs, because it is. I knew that was coming at some point. luckily it's right now, but I knew it was going to come at some point, and I knew I would needed to be ready to address it when it did. So same with anything. Like, you got to be ready that if you wake up tomorrow and you're sick, how are you going to deal with that? Or you wake up tomorrow and your job fired you, something crazy, bro. Like, you got to be ready for that, because it exists. It exists. And just because it's out of your frame of mind right now does not mean it's going to happen. So the whole point of this video is express gratitude for where you are right now in your life, because it could be a whole hell of a lot worse. And I think that is like one of the biggest things that has helped me every day, is waking up knowing that someone has it worse than me. No matter what you're going through, someone always has it worse. And we're so blessed to even have like clothes on our body, car to drive, food to eat, a roof. So you can't get caught up in the problems and let it take over your world. You got to look at solutions, figure out how to make them, and just keep expressing gratitude for your situation, so the universe can give you more. Because that's all it comes down to, is being grateful for what you have, but maintaining the work ethic to get you to the next level. So, that was a good video. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to leave a like to push this out, because I really want to reach people, and we got that nice view out. So, hope y'all enjoyed this, and yeah, we out. Have a good day.